everybody? 650 Eves right here, and I'm out cruising on a gorgeous late summer evening, and according to my R1M, it is 73 degrees right now, and that's pretty fantastic at 10 o'clock at night. So I'm out going for a cruise, just left the gym, have my backpack on with my workout gear in the back, and I thought I would just make a quick motovlog and talk about some things that I've been thinking about recently. Well, I want to start by saying that a lot of my subscribers have wanted to witness a race between Mr. Asshole by Nature and his Texas hard hitters, the THH crew, and versus me and the Cleveland Fast Boys. And we've been trying to arrange that for some time now. I was going to go out there. I was going to take my Sprinter van and haul my H2 out there to face him, I think back in June. But some things came up. I came to the realization that I have two young kids, 11 months old and 2.5, and just dumping them with the wife for 5 or 6 days, it just wasn't the coolest thing to do. And secondly, I've never been away from my kids for longer than like a day, and I don't know how I would feel about that, because I really enjoy being with those little guys. Two boys, two beautiful boys. So going out there was scrapped. So then I made the offer, or I put up the challenge for Mr. Asshole by Nature and the THH crew to come to a mutual place. They didn't have to come to Cleveland, and I didn't want to come to them, or I can't come to them, I should say. I would actually love to go to Short, Texas, but I can't right now. So I offered for them to come to a neutral location, which wasn't quite as far as Cleveland, as filthy Cleveland, Ohio. And now they're having scheduling issues getting out there. So apparently this race between the Texas hard hitters and the Cleveland Fast Boys doesn't look like it's going to happen, at least in 2015, unless something changes. So that's the story on that. I'm also making the challenge for Trans Am Guy 73 from sunny Florida to come back and meet me at the same neutral location, and I sent him a private message asking him to do that, and he said he would consider it and get back to me. So I'm also challenging him to face me again for a rematch on my Yamaha R1M. I think that would be cool. I think everyone deserves a rematch, huh? If he beats me again, then I'll leave him alone. I won't ask for any more battles. But I'd like to see him beat me right now as my H2 sits. Okay? So now I want to talk about these damn slow cars in my way, ruining a beautiful evening run. At any rate, I'm going to get back to you when I get the hell around these cars, because this is just annoying and I can't focus. Alright, finally, these darn cars are gone. So now I want to talk about folks that don't ride their motor. There's that ugly ass building again from last year. So now I want to talk about folks that no longer ride their motorbikes for whatever reason. And one of those folks is former King David, who has the 2012 S1000RR with the Austin Racing Inconel exhaust and BST carbon fiber wheels, and I think he has a race tune for it. Well, he has been MIA for 2 seasons now, and in the middle of last season, 2014, he was stripped of his title as King of Cleveland, and it was vacated, and no one really had it last year. And this year I have the title, but since he is unavailable to race and he doesn't come out and ride much, we had to take the title away from him. And so now it's between me and Mustang Dame, basically, and I've done a good job so far of avoiding racing Mustang Dame on my H2. and that's fine. I don't think he really minded much because his exhaust wasn't ready. But his bike will be ready by the end of the week, and he'll be thirsty, looking to race. And if I avoid him for the rest of the season, then the crown is going to be stripped from me, and it'll automatically go to Mustang Dame. I don't want to see that happen. You don't want to see that happen. Let's not allow that to happen. All right? So I'm gonna face him. It might be after I get my BST wheels. I don't know, but I will face him like a man, and that should be a pretty awesome race. Another one of my good buddies, Big Steve, stopped riding his bike and actually sold it, all because a lot of his good buddies stopped riding as well. And to me, that's no reason to sell your bike and stop riding. I mean, I ride by myself most of the time. You know, although I'm a member of the Cleveland Fast Boys, we really only connect and ride on the weekends for the most part. And the rest of the time, I'm riding solo. You know, so if your buddies aren't riding their bikes, don't sell your bike and give it up. Just do you, you know, ride your bike and make some interesting trips out of it. Run some errands, go visit your grandma, and things like that, you know, or visit your ma. But please, by all means, don't give up riding because your knucklehead friends don't want to ride anymore. Yeah. I like that new Ford Mustang, by the way. Looks really nice. And this is a really nice area. This is LeBron James' home here, hometown, Fair Lawn, Ohio. You'll find some nice automobiles roaming these streets during business hours. You know, Lamborghini, you know, Maseratis, S-Classes, AMGs, GTRs, all sorts of things. Beautiful Porsches. I really love how this bike corners. It's like it's on rails, you know. The big 255 tire in the rear, Bridgestone, and the suspension that's automatically adjusting to the road conditions. It corners much better than my Panigale, and also better than the HP4, which I have to bring out here and put some miles on it, because she's just been sitting and spitting. For a long time. Just look at how clean and clear this roadway is right now. 3 lanes of expressway, just begging for some smackdowns. But there's no one here to dance with, and I'm certainly not going to dance alone. Would you? Would you abuse this road just because? General principle, huh? Nah, I'll wait for a challenger. Or a challengette, in the case of Mr. Asshole by Nature, from short text. Well. So much for my beautiful roadway here that was free of traffic and such. Now it's all jammed up. How inconvenient. And I have to deal with this nonsense for the next freaking mile into the exit. Who knows what happened up there. I would love to go up that on-ramp or the wrong way, but I can't do that. That's against the law, huh? You know? I'll just wait it out like the rest of these jag-offs. So now that I'm stuck in this horrible traffic, and it'll take me a long time to get home at this point, I definitely won't have time to edit a nice video I wanted to do tonight that shows the rest of our trip to Indy for MotoGP. You know, I showed the Smackdowns last week, and I wanted to show everything else that happened, and we had an amazing time in Indy. We saw some beautiful bikes. We saw the Honda RC213 Victor, the street version and the race track version side by side. I can't wait to put that in video form for you all. I think you'll be impressed with it. It definitely looks like a $200,000 or whatever the price is for that motorcycle, when you really look at the attention to detail and all of the high performance racing parts on it, most people will be able to appreciate the motorcycle. Some haters will not. And I know that it's been detuned to 100 horsepower for the US, but of course it can be flashed. Don Gould, I'm sure, can flash it and extract the additional 130 horsepower out of it, bringing it to 230. At any rate, that's a video I'm going to try to have that up by Saturday. I'm going to toss this one up here for Wednesday. I'm trying to do 2 videos per week, but it's very hard. I have a lot of material, but it's hard to find time to edit with my 2 youngsters and work and the gym and my wife and yard work and etc., etc., and people riding in the berm trying to kill me. And so that's why I would tell a cop when he sees me going up that on-ramp there, that's why I did it. It's because you got jerk-offs riding in the berm, and they could hurt me, and that wouldn't be cool. So I'm going to continue to walk my bike for probably the next 5 miles. I sure hope there's a car flipped over and burst into flames up there, but of course I hope that everyone made it out safely. But I just want to see something pretty fantastic to explain this long delay, you know, otherwise it really wasn't worth it. We'll see. I do like this Honda car right here, this Accord. It's pretty cool. I was looking in the interior, and it has like 2 screens. One of them is pretty huge with an analog clock on it that shows day and night. It's pretty cool. Hope this guy doesn't mind me looking at his dash, but it does look really nice. The Honda's done a great job with the interiors and the displays of their vehicles. And of course we all know that Hondas last forever and ever and ever, and he's getting fed up. But he's just going to run up there and realize that the right lane's closed, and then he'll have to beg for mercy to get back over, and no one's going to show him mercy. So that wasn't pretty cool of him. Never let anger consume you and take over your thoughts and emotions. You know? And bad things happen when you do that, huh? Alright, we're starting to move now. And I see some police flares, so we might get an indication on what caused this long and obnoxious traffic jam. Is it going to be a car flipped over on its side, burst into flames, or just a car with a flat tire, or the Akron police with their dark cars? They just changed the dark cars recently. They used to be white. I don't know how to feel about those dark cars. It's very hard to see them now at night, you know? I used to be able just to glance over in the median and see a big, bright white car with Akron Police written on it with reflective, you know, lettering, and it was really helpful. But now they're all blacked out. You can't even see the police insignia. That's just not fair. That's entrapment. All right, let's see what we have here. I can't get over, but hopefully you'll see what I see. See a flatbed. And see, there's the old Akron car. Yep, right in front of us. Akron police car. There we go. So nothing's flipped over. Oh, jeez. That wasn't bad at all. I mean, I'm happy that it wasn't bad, but geez, that's 40 minutes of my life that I'll never get back. Oh well. I mean it this time. I'm signing off. Stay tuned for more videos.